open a portal. Ask for clear and concise messages. Call in our spirit team. Did that backwards, didn't I? I usually do it the other way around. Nick here, welcome and welcome back. If you haven't seen me before, I read cacao and cards, and I don't do anything by the book. We throw the rules out the window and go purely on intuition and visuals and spirit message at the time in this message in this portal. The noise you can hear in the background is my kitten running a mile. So I haven't pulled any cards. I just feel like this is going to be a quick one. But I do have a cup here that I need to read. Okay, the eagle is soaring. They're telling me the eagle's taking wing. Beware the bird that has the two wings. The two wings are of the same bird, I'm being told. So somebody is presenting you an offer, and you're weighing your options. I'm being told that they are wings of the same bird. So if this is somebody previously from your life that's already shown you a certain way, they're telling me the same wings are on the same bird. So they're telling me the offer that's coming in is the same as what you've received before. That may be significant for somebody. We are in Mercury retrograde, so quite often, you know, exes will come back from the past. People will come back from the past and tell you they've changed. For example, I'm being told, no, sorry, same wings of the same bird. All right, they're telling me they've had a tower moment. They're telling you they've had a spiritual enlightenment and a tower moment. Somebody is going to tell you that they've had an awakening and seen the light and they've changed because they've had a tower moment. They may not speak in this language, but this is what they're telling me that they're going to portray to you, is that they're telling you they've changed. They've had a significant change in their life, done some drastic, dramatic action. They've seen the light. They're coming back, but they're telling me they've got the same wings as what they had before. They're just showing you the other side of the wings. Can I have some cards here? First off, can I ask who I'm reading for? Whew, we got a few. All right, so I did get some of these tiles from an op shop. I love op shops, digging for other people's old treasures that they've thrown out. This one has a 13 on it. May be significant for somebody. It's also a T. So some of them have numbers written on the back. This one is a 1. All right. Maybe significant. I could be talking to a January birthday or a life path 1 or a life path 13 or a day of birth, a 1 or a 13. We have N. We have an A. We have Neptune in Aries at the moment. We have an O. We have an E. And we have a H. Could be talking to an Aries or an Aquarius, an earth sign. I'm also being told the 13. I could be talking to an Ophiuchus, as in the December months, the 13th star sign that they used to have, and they took it out and changed it in the Babylonian times. Whether you're into that or not, they're just telling me to mention. I could be talking to somebody within those dates. Let's have a look at the cards. We have the moon. You beauty. All right, I love the moon. Now, this particular read, we have the full moon in Virgo tomorrow, the lunar eclipse. If you can feel energy, whoa, the energy of this particular time is an illusion. With this particular cycle is insane. Excuse me, I'm trying to get that up a little bit without being too much in that. There we go. Excuse me. the energies, well, if you can feel it, you can feel it already. It's going to be an intense one this time. Now, I always go on numbers as well, so the numbers are significant. We had 6 planets lined up the other night on the 28th. We're in a portal. I don't know if people realize it or whether it's just a feeling I have. I don't know. But something about the 28th and opened a portal, and something about the 3rd, the full moon, is, what's the word, the culmination, the peak, the apex of this portal. It's going to be really, really potent. Anyway, let's get into the cards. Just my opinion. I'm asked the Witch deck here. I don't need to explain too much about this. However, she has her familiars. She's working in the shadows. She's also working with the fire element, the swords element here, the air element, and the earth element. We are, all right, ceremony. We are doing ceremonies and rituals on the full moon. I feel like whoever I'm talking to has done an awful lot of shadow work, and now we're just doing a release ceremony. This feels like a release ceremony. If you have a look, there's not a lot of shadow on this card. So you may be doing some sort of burning or cleansing ceremony on the moon, but invocation. Spirit's telling me invocation. What are you calling in on this moon? I need to do this with these. They're telling me. What are you calling in on this moon? Okay, I'm talking to a very powerful magician here. I'm going to call it magician, whether you're a healer or a witch or whatever you want to call yourself. I'm talking to somebody very powerful here. They're telling me there's going to be an incantation, a ritual, and an invocation. Whoa. Okay. I am definitely talking to somebody very powerful here. 3 major arcanas. You have 4 major arcanas here. Wow. But we have the Judgment, the Sun, and the Empress. Spiritually enlightened, ready to shine, completely balanced and grounded. Whoever I am talking to here has a most amazing energy. So whatever it is you're calling in, they're answering. You're going to have massive spiritual downloads. And I'm not talking little ones. I'm talking massive ones. And again, that fire ceremony, wow. You are calling in a next level here. And you are definitely embodying the energies of the elements here and able to hold the energy of whatever's coming in. They're telling me next level, and it's the Empress is almost telling me that whatever's coming in, you're anchoring it. There's an anchoring here. Whatever you're releasing, you're now anchoring in a whole different level. This is somebody very much able to create reality here and knows it. Definitely knows it. Whoever the energy I'm feeling for, you know it. Page of Swords. Now, normally I would read this as somebody with enthusiastic energy, but forgotten the information and the sword and the shield on the wall in his enthusiasm. However, they're drawing me to the symbols on the sword this time. And they're also showing me the fire ceremony, the symbols, and the circle. I don't read this card like this. They're showing me a different way of reading, a new perspective. They're showing me a new perspective on how I read this card. Now, this is the moon energy. If you look back, your circle is the moon. The fire energy, your symbols, your sigils. You are definitely invoking something new here. And they're saying the word invoking. There's an invocation. It's coming from, I don't feel like I'm working with anybody that doesn't know what they're doing. It's coming from the highest realms. They're telling me you're burning something. All right, we're releasing the past. Past hurts. We're releasing. They're telling me in this particular one, you're releasing the blockages from the past. So the past may be leaving just a lingering energy of things that haven't gone right. Maybe, possibly, you may be releasing people, literally, as in doing a ceremony releasing people from the past. You have the magic wand. The Page of Wands is somebody that knows how to do. I feel like this is you are extremely powerful in what you do, but this may be a different ceremony. So your Page is your novice energy, messages, wands is your magic. You're doing a different ceremony than you normally do, and I'm being told it's a good thing. So you may not have done this particular ceremony, but whatever you're doing, it's going to be invoking a whole new level of light for you, of magic as well. That one jumped out on my lap. It's the World card. Wow, you got some massive major arcanas here. The World card. Now, this did come up in reverse, so they're telling me this, whatever you're doing, is closing a cycle for you and putting an end to something so you can create a whole new reality. Okay. Full moons are really good for cutting cords, ceremonies, little fire ceremonies to cut cords, but I'm feeling like whichever one you're doing in this particular one, you haven't done before, but it's needed because we need to finally close some cycles and end it completely. We have a whole new world here. Those that can feel it can feel it. They're telling me split, shift, all that, whatever you want to call it. There's a new way of doing things. Six of Wands. This particular read, visualization, excuse me, I want to clear my throat. It's saying you have the power, you have the gifts. It's time to open them and share them. This can be calling in your community, finding the others like you. Thank you, Spirit. I just picked up the Seven of Wands, and I was asking a Spirit, is this a guarded energy? Do you need to guard anymore? And I got that on the roof. They're telling me the spiritual realm has your back, but you don't quite feel ready to put down that sword yet. There's still a guardedness there. So I'm being told, keep your protection up just a little bit longer. Okay, because you're invoking something new, you're calling in something new with a different ceremony. Keep your spiritual protection up. Now, this is spiritual protection for me. Keep your spiritual protection up because you are opening another portal to a different energy that you haven't worked with before. So while you're in that space, keep your protection up. It will all be fine, but don't go in there without your protection. They're telling me. All right, thank you, Spirit. We have the Chariot. I just got confirmation all down my right side. Somebody's working. Who's that? I've got a Merlin energy. Somebody's working. You need to keep your protection up. I just got the Merlin energy here now. What are you saying? We got a wizard. I know Merlin can be interpreted as a wizard, but I'm being told there's a wizard outside of this energy. Keep your guard up. massively. In fact, I'm going to say now, feeling the energy beyond Merlin, like Merlin stepped in almost as a guard here. Make sure you have your symbols correct. Make sure you have your procedures correct, and make sure you have your intention on point on what you're calling in. Keep your spiritual protection up and you'll be fine. Now this, I'm going to go back to the only reversal in this. You're wanting to close cycles. It must be done correctly, I'm being told. All right, maybe this is the Page of Swords energy, the enthusiasm, and the fire. The actual information is on fire. Now I can see that as a burning ceremony, or I can see it as you've accidentally forgot to put the fire out on the information. So it can be, and I often read it like that, as you're so excited about it that you've forgotten your knowledge. So they're telling me go step by step by step by step. Keep your spiritual protection up and run with it. Yep, absolutely run with it with that enthusiasm, but don't forget your knowledge. Don't skip a step, they're telling me, because you want to close these cycles. You want to close these chapters, not open new ones, as in not keep the door open. We want to close cycles and create a new world. We definitely want to create a new world here. This is a Chariot card, number 7. The future is they're telling me, I'm just listening to Spirit here. It's quite an intense message coming through for somebody. They're telling me their future is right here. We're on the threshold of a shift, a split, whatever you're calling in, it's right there ready to step in. You're right there ready to step over the threshold. It's right on the line here. We're on the line. And it almost feels like a start line of a race, but there's not a race, there's no hurry. But we're right on the start line, just waiting for that, you know, the firing gun to go off here. They're saying again, steps in place. Make sure you get the steps in place because you want to get that jump start and start off clean. You don't want to trip on the line, they're telling me, as you cross this threshold. Thanks, Spirit. Wow. I don't read these cards like this. All right. Now, we've got this over here. This has come up. There we go. We've got the 7 of Swords. Now, this particular energy... excuse me. This is why they're telling me to make sure you've got your steps in place. They're telling me whoever I'm reading for, your light is so strong. You are going to have people that are going to try and steal it. What are you into over there? My little kitten's gotten into something over there. I can hear it. They're telling me people will attempt to steal your light along the way. We're talking energy vampires here and stealing your light. This is why these steps have to be done so that nothing follows you over the line. Does that make sense? You want to be the one straight through on your line. You've got things to do on when you cross this line. You don't want people tagging along, stealing your energy. Boundaries, very important. You have a whole new world, a happily ever after to create. Whatever that looks like for you is there on the other side of this line. I'm not saying you don't have it now. I'm saying it is going to be amplified. Everything is going to come out rosy. Keep your spiritual protection in and do those ceremonies, absolutely. And I feel like you have the power to create whatever you like. I've got so many different noises. My kitten's over there, but I've got noises over here. Unless my big cat's coming out, which he never comes out here, but he may. Okay, we have portals open, I just got told. So if I ever meditate, my big cat is the first one in on my chest when I lie down to meditate. So maybe he can feel the energy in this portal. Zoomies. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Do I have anything else? I don't think so. I think that message is pretty clear. They're telling me push the boundary and take one from the middle of the deck. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. I never do that. I never cut the deck and just take a random card in the middle, but they told me I had to do it. All right, we've got the Magician. Cool. Laughing. Absolutely laughing. Your energy. I did say you're going to be creating your whole new world here. Whatever you wish. Whatever your heart's desire is. Okay. Look at this. Come on, angel. Don't you go near those candles. We've just got confirmation. We're going to leave it on that one. Come here, sweet. Come on. I did say we had a portal open and there's spiritual protection. So again, she's gone and stood in front of the camera between you and I, creating a boundary here. So keep your spiritual protection up. Isn't she beautiful? Do those ceremonies by all means. Work with the energy of the moon. Because you're the magician, you can create whatever you want. All right, I think we're going to close this portal. What do you reckon, Angel? Hey? I feel like I want to say I'll see you on the flip side. Because I feel like there's a huge timeline split here for somebody. And I almost want to say, once you've crossed that threshold, see you on the other side here. It's going to feel that different. Whatever you're doing is going to feel that different on the other side of this threshold that you're crossing. That is almost, it will feel like a new reality for you. But you've created, I'm being told you've created this. Right. What are you doing, Angel? If my camera drops in a minute, it's because she's knocked it. She's behind it. Don't put your nose in the fire. Thank you. I've got candles going over in the corner there and she's exploring. They say curiosity killed the cats and they got 9 lives for a reason. This little one, I tell you, she's into everything. Come here. Come on. All right, we're going to close this portal. Thank our spirit team. Stay safe. Stay sane. Much love. I'll see you on the flip side. And off she goes.